everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Elle Indie Records Independent Songwriter Night. And today we have rival Sharpe.
Howdy.
He just performed a set for us. I'm going to show you guys some clips.
Evolving as we spoke, his work has been glorious and struggling to reach the shore.
Let's talk about you, because you're fabulous. That was a great set.
Thanks.
Tell me where a lot of your inspiration comes from.
That's a really broad question. I guess as far as like acoustic stuff, like a lot of like Glenn Hansard, Damien Rice kind of stuff. But as far as just a general like music influence, I actually grew up on really heavy music, and I'm still a huge fan of metal.
Nice.
So this is kind of like the more personal kind of thing. So everything I do acoustic is really, more real personal lyrics. And then I've also done stuff with bands. This is kind of like a culmination of everything where, I've kind of had my run of band stuff, and I feel like it's time for me to just do what satisfies me personally. So that's kind of what I'm doing here now.
Is there hope still waiting to be fed? Is it stuck inside your throat? Did you swallow it instead? Does it tremble in your stomach? Does it baffle what's to speak? Did you drown with the bottle? Can it climb to its release? How far has it fell?
Yeah, well, I feel like a lot of songwriters ultimately find themselves at that point, and then or they either start off there or end up there, Like I've talked to a lot of people that are like, there's a band called the Locals that I ran into in South by and did an interview, and they're like, the singer Yvonne was like, I did the acoustic thing as you do when you start, and then from her perspective, it's like, that was my start, and here I am. But for me, I started in like the band mentality. I started with heavy music too, so as you can probably tell from my playing. But so I understand your side of it more, like coming back and being like, okay, no, I have a personal message. I have something. This is mine. I want to share it myself. So I really liked it though. And you have I can tell you have a lot of different influences, like musically, like in your playing. I can certainly tell.
Thank you.
Screams out loud, close your eyes and sing goodbye to days of my longing. Glances out and then all our place for power so sounding. Did it bite you when you called it? Did you feel it in your bones? Are you sure that what you set in motion was a vehicle you want to drive you home?
Who was the first singer-songwriter artist that you would say you were like, okay, I can really relate to that style of writing?
As far as what I do here, I guess it's still revert back to what I was saying with Glenn Hansard or Damien Rice. I'm trying to find a ground that is something that is accessible for everybody, but at the same time is also kind of satisfies my own means, because one of the things I've done with music before has always been things that were heavier and more progressive, and they're great and they satisfy me, but I really think the truth of that kind of music is that it doesn't really reach a broad audience.
Yeah, it's true. It's very niche.
Yeah, and I'm trying to find something that is commercially accessible, but I don't feel like I'm kind of selling myself out in a way to reach a broader audience.
Time may pass and memories fade. We'll convince ourselves you're never will.
What I heard a little bit. I heard a little bit of not to say that it's an influence of yours, but when I was listening to a couple of songs, I thought, he would be perfect opening up for Mumford and Sons or something like that.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I thought
I suppose the outfit doesn't help.
Well, it's not even the outfit though, or the red beard or anything. Yeah. But just stylistically on the guitar and lyrically and everything, I thought, if I was putting that show together and I got your EPK, I'd be like, okay, that guy can open for them. That would fit, know. And that's, so I think you've done it. I think you've got to that point where it's commercially viable and you know what I mean, without selling yourself out. So that's high five for you.
Thank
Good
you.
job, way to go.
In that moment, everything was so clear. I would have held you for a million years.
So what are your immediate goals and like future goals then?
Well, of course, the immediate goal is always like find a way to just be able to do this, because I do have a day job, and that's what pays the bills.
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm an insurance adjuster for like vehicle accidents. So that's the day job stuff, Monday through Friday, very early, which also affords me time in the evenings to do this. So
yeah, I was gonna say, like, I work nights, so it's hard. Like when a gig comes around, you know, I'm like, oh, I got to give up that shift, but
yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
So day job is better for that.
I think a more immediate goal for me right now is just I want to be able to get the music out there, and if I could walk down the street and randomly hear my name by someone that I don't even know, then that would be like, okay, I met that first goal, so now I can like kind of move on to the next thing. I just want to get some recognition at this point and then go from there.
Right on.
There's nothing I would rather do. I spend my days writing songs for you. Close your eyes and grab my hand. You're gonna fall, 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 fall. Stupid with me. Yeah, you wait and see. Gonna fall stupid, 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 stupid in love. Whoa, with me. Yeah, you wait and see. Oh, stupid.
Have you thought about doing like a PR campaign or anything like that?
That's definitely something I'm kind of considering. It's all about, you know, time and money at this point.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And you know that, and I only ask because I'm gathering people's opinions on it. You know, I find that having a different name representing you, and I've talked to some artists that are like, yeah, I pretend I'm someone else via email, and it totally works. Like I'm my booking agent, but under a different name, and that's how I get gigs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like in the professional world of music, like if you represent yourself, people don't take you seriously.
Yeah.
Have you run into any issues like that at all?
I mean, it's kind of hard for me to say with just the acoustic stuff because this is still kind of all new territory for me.
Over to doing this type of stuff?
Didn't take that long time for me to realize the moments I had always tried to find.
The thing is, like, I've always written acoustic stuff, but I never really like seriously pursued it. It's always been something that I've just kind of done as a side project. The thing is, like, I kind of cut my teeth on music and writing acoustic stuff, but I was way too chicken to actually get on stage. So I kind of like joined a band as a means to kind of get the guts and some stage legs, but you know, really found that what I really enjoyed was, you know, especially when I was younger, to be able to jump around on stage and get rowdy. And you can't really do that whenever you have an acoustic guitar. People just look at you funny.
For the beauty you create, only in my arms.
I don't have a whole lot of experience between like what the best route to go whenever you're representing yourself as like a solo acoustic artist. So I'm still kind of working on that.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. You know, it's like we all figure these things out as we go, you know, like I'm still figuring it out. Part of why I love doing this is like we all get to meet each other, we all get to network, we all get to share our experiences, and I think like learn and grow from each other.
Might sing my whole life to evict these words, inspiring my mind, my weary hands may break before I find my chords. Beauty you create.
Do you have any releases coming out or anything?
I'm just kind of working on some stuff on my own. had a backing band. Some things kind of fell through with other people having personal responsibilities and things. So
That happens a lot.
yeah, it does.
Don't expect this time, as I'm reading your mind. It seems what I feel has never been so time. Keep quiet, just to go. The things are that matters. There's a distance we had drawn of our arms.
And that's kind of what happened with me, like doing full-on band stuff. It's just, you know, constantly dealing with people as you get older too, because I'm not a young man anymore. I'm not going to pretend like I'm an old dude.
And time is hard to find the older you get, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, the people that I know that are around the same age group, you know, it becomes something where it's really an issue to find time to practice and things of that nature. And a lot of guys, you know, that were really, you know, headstrong about pursuing music, kind of, you know, that kind of wavers as you grow up and get families, stuff like that. So it's hard for me to find people that are as committed as I am to have like a full group together. I'm still looking for that thing. I hope that it comes around.
It will. I find that persistence and determination, and also, you know, this is a big part of it too, like getting out there and just doing it yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
That's when you start to find people. Like, I didn't find my violinist until I was like, okay, well, I did the solo thing for, it's been like 5 or 6 years now, and then along came like a violin, you know what I mean? So like, you're out there, you're doing it, that's the most important part, because then you'll meet people and they'll be like, oh man, I'm feeling what you're doing, and I play blah blah blah, you looking for members, like it happens. Like, yeah, it'll definitely happen.
I do have a acoustic release. It's just like an EP, kind of a demo of sorts. It is available on Bandcamp, so if you just look up Rival Sharpe and then Sharpe with the E, then you can find it on there. And always anybody out there, feel free to send me any questions, comments, anything. I'm more than willing to converse with anybody.
Awesome, very cool. Well, we are proud to be able to capture exclusive video, and have this interview with you. Thank you so much. I hope you'll come back and join us again.
Most definitely, yes.
And I can't wait to release this for everybody. And stay tuned and check out some more of Rival Sharpe's music, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
I take my whole life to fix these words. I'm trying